The London Free Press sat down to talk to the 4 main mayoral candidates running in London's civic election. We talked about the social issues like affordable housing and addiction that are crippling London. We quizzed all the candidates about their leadership skills, and we touched on the city's contentious $500 million bus rapid transit plan.
I think we probably should break that into 2 segments anyway. Certainly, well, actually, we'll make it 3 segments. One is around social housing. So we have a $220 million deficit, 3,300 units that are materially that are in dire need of repair. They are, and then in addition to that, we have another 3,000 units that or families or people in need. So in total, we have about a $6,500 units requirement. Recognizing that that's going to take an enormous amount of capital, we still have to deal with it, and we're going to have to deal with it sooner rather than later. So my plan is to tap pension funds, to seek out private capital, preferably pension funds, who can help provide us a source of capital and help us get to the process of revitalizing and refreshing our existing stock and expanding our new stock. As you know, I'm not in favor of permanent supervised consumption sites. However, I am very much in favor of utilizing a combination of mobile injection services and coupling that with a complete care recovery model that includes, ideally in hospital lands, that includes a permanent site because it has to be a qualifier, clinical care and supports, detoxification for men, women, and youth, rehab for men, women, and youth, peer counseling services, and temporary housing or hostels, so we can help people with these challenges begin the process of recovery. The classic one that comes to mind right now is the economic roadmap. I mean, we had literally the city manager, the new city manager, step forward and say we have a huge leadership gap in the economic roadmap, and yet nobody came forward after making the investment of time and money that our community made into that initiative. Nobody stepped forward and said, I will take this file on and I will drive this particular file and continue to drive this file home. And part of my motivation in running for city, for the mayor's office, is that you see these gaps like that many times. You see a poverty panel that had a bunch of initiatives, but where's the detail and where is the delivery on those details? I see a focus on what soft drinks we're drinking in the arenas having the same equivalency as our social housing issue, right? These are the issues that are driving me crazy. Wider intersections and traffic light synchronization, for example. But I'm not prepared to support the dedicated lanes for the simple reason is that the dedicated lanes fail to meet 3 of the key goals of the Transportation Master Plan and Shift BRT, which is frankly around flexibility, adaptability, and operating integrity. They're assuming huge amounts of ridership increases. They're assuming lots of gas tax, and they're assuming that development charges are going to continue and pay for somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 to 95% of the system. All of those things represent huge risks in my view, and I think that those things need to be factored into any decision going forward. So I believe firmly that the province and the feds will invest in a progressive transit system that Londoners are prepared to invest in, and I believe this election will help dictate that. We need to do something to enhance the experience in their downtown core, and that's going to mean we may have to take some very aggressive steps to improve the entertainment experience, and that could include things like street theater. It could include open container in certain areas during certain times of the day, more freelancing, more street music, more opportunities for people to create a nightlife that extends beyond 12 o'clock or 1 in the morning. So it will create some pushback, I understand that, but I just think that the youth, if we can retain our youth, and it's been an issue we've been challenged with for many years in our community, that's the opportunity for us to continue to build our economy and keep it fresh.